Sorry, Weenie. Stop walking away, buddy. Come back. Come on. Hey, Mom. I think Vince is trying to get me to feed him. Stream started. Ow. Did you move the space heater and make it move a little bit? I can just imagine him doing that. Just marking it, hoping it'll turn on. He like lift the safety switch up. Then it comes back down and goes click. Then it comes on. And he just like lays down and feels all pleased with himself. Like, ah, yes. I've activated the warm thing. All according to Kitty Kaku. Bridge looks fine. I tested it. I tested it already. Did? Yes. Because I'm not sure it's going both. It is. This is the lobby, right? Yes. I don't see bridge test in Discord. Yes, I deleted it. Oh. Well, without that knowledge, it looks like it didn't work.
That's why I was telling you I'd taken care of it.
That didn't remotely imply that you deleted it. Okay, yeah. Whew.
Where's APR?
I was really confused. It's like, all I see is something about Dialga. Which is, I think, a Pokemon. Probably.
Mm-hmm.
Like that or a chronic condition. Perhaps it's a chronic condition caused by a certain Pokemon. Oh no. I can just imagine Pokemon getting excessively real in certain ways. Like issues with exposure to certain Pokemon causing chronic conditions later in life.
There it is.
You've got cornmeal all over there. That much everything.
All right. So, good evening, Internet. It is 8:08 p.m. on Thursday, December 1st, 2022. Welcome to Thursday Thanatopsis. I'm your host, Mark Amsray, DJ Amstrack. That's Daniel. And tonight we're continuing Sunless Skies. Last time it's been 2 weeks because, well, partly because Thanksgiving and partly because I just had a horrible headache on Thanksgiving. I didn't do anything for Thanksgiving, but
You just thought too much about turkey and it made his head hurt a lot.
That's half right.
It just made you angry. Because your blood pressure is spiked and then your head was just like, tension headache o'clock.
Anyway. Sunless Skies. Last time we returned to the Reach for story quest stuff. Yes?
A name challenge.
Name challenge? What does that mean?
Well, I'm going to tell you the spelling.
Dave.
Mm-hmm.
And you tell me how you think it's pronounced.
No, I hate these.
Folichia. Last name's Mitchell.
Follicle.
Felicia.
It took me a moment to get it, but Felicia, yeah.
So it's like an Italian version. Felicia.
Yeah. Was the mother illiterate? And
It's possible.
I mean, at least we were able to figure out what it was supposed to be. A water bead? Do you know what a water bead is?
Yeah, it's...
they're like those little dehydrated balls of silica that expand in water.
Mm-hmm.
They're also slurpy.
They're kind of fun to play with.
A 10-month-old baby accidentally swallowed a water bead. I don't think the child accidentally swallowed it. I think the 10-month-old put it in its mouth, and I don't think the kid thought, "Uh-oh, I didn't mean to swallow that." I guess that just means nobody gave it to her. Here,
right.
kid, eat this. Hopefully, it blocked her bowel and left her fighting for her life.
I mean, it is silica, so.
Don't need it.
5 surgeries, I think.
Ooh.
Yeah, keep water beads away from the little ones.
Target, who exclusively sold the beads, it's a particular brand,
Probably.
has now removed them from its shelves.
Huh.
And maybe it's Felicia Mitchell said she was shocked to be told that her daughter's critical condition had been caused by a water bead. And hopefully it's just because she now knows the child will be all right. But is that really, should you be smiling cheese for the camera when your 10-month-old baby has had to have 5 surgeries?
She's probably just relieved that.
I hope that's all it is, and not because, oh gee, I'm gonna be on the internet.
Hopefully not. That'd be dumb.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, yeah, go ahead. You passed that name challenge with flying colors.
Let's
As told
Let's begin.
to essay is based on a conversation with Felicia Mitchell. It has been edited for length and clarity. I can see where Felicia probably needs some editing for clarity.
Would you lights, please? Thank you.
Shining your headlight on a vessel or creature will reveal its name. I didn't know that.
Okay, well, I mean, that explains why and how the names were appearing at certain distances, yeah.
Oh yes, and we failed completely to do the thing that we were here to do. Because we left all our good years people in London on second.
It's a gauntlet. Oh wait, what do you mean we failed what we were here to do?
Reporting on there was there were time shenanigans.
Oh, that's right.
We needed mirrors.
That's right.
Mirrors were lacking. We were not allowed to back out. And so it failed, and the strength of the sun faltered.
Which is concerning.
Yes, apparently the status of the clockwork sun is in some manner tied to the consistency of time. Does this one sort of make sense? I mean, it's much other stuff. Among other things.
Still find endurance. That's living parliament. Mausoleum. Okay. Place here. Sky Barnet. Ah, right, Titania. There's another place I was going here. can do that too. Remember where Faith's Fall is, and Bronzewood shouldn't be too hard to come by.
6 Bronzewood and 5 spare crow.
Yeah, so I'll hire on some more. Let's see.
I've got 2 Nectar to Brabazon, a good place for crockery. I guess Brabazon's a good place for crockery. You need to visit Parliament and Shenanigans and Failbetter, and take prepared stuff to the surface.
Okay.
Oh yeah, so you see, like, visit the dungeon.
Right.
As you have prepared things.
Oh. Yeah, okay, I
Your
should...
inventory is full of hours.
Yep, I should go to New Winchester first. A lot more of that. That was 3 Chorister Nectar to Abbot Horizon. I have 2.
You're just gonna do is shove 2 in the 2 you have in the bank. Like 3 more. Grab 5. Oh god. I'll be on. Calm down, target. Things are not accurate. You hear your signaler or someone's like, hey, it's things over there, it's close, so no, you.
Multi-track drifting.
It's more like trackless drifting.
Yeah. Let's see. Caroline also wants nectar. Why not? They sell it. I may as well take it. I'll be going there. Menace.
Menace. I have eyes. Polyphonic menace.
Sounds like Polyphonic Spree's delinquent brother. I don't know.
Now you really mad when you keep one peanut glass around for that stupid. That's a enough. It is.
Well, we've only seen it once so far. I'll just keep it in storage for now. It starts popping up more, then I'll worry about it. Let's pull out a Bronzewood for the thing. for a good while. Hire a few crew.
Get more from circus.
Yep. Alright. To the circus. What? Your navigator sidles up to you. Yeah, you've been keeping up with the dailies, Captain? He unfurls a yellowing newspaper. Your passenger from Port Prosper has her face splashed across the front page beneath an impressive and improbable list of charges. The Ministry of Public Decency is offering a hefty reward. Criminal, eh? No need for rash action.
Oh yeah, where's your passenger going again?
Your passenger is a wanted fugitive. She does not know that you know. A quick change of course back to Port Prosper is entirely possible. A swift extradition for her, a well-deserved reward for you. Or you could continue to her destination. Who knows? She may have reformed. You may be sympathetic. If she's on the run, she may be willing to pay handsomely for her transportation. Let's see. Is that Titania?
Nice.
Yeah, I was going there anyway.
Easier to get there than Prosper.
Yeah.
Prosper's like back up north.
I will stop. I've delivered the last few to them. Could use some more papers. Both are mixed now. What was it? There it is. And I could use a few of them because they're useful for other things, and they don't take up inventory.
Sure. You can't just use hours to get to use the thing. And you have tons of those. Too many. The game's not really giving you like particularly good sales deals on hours lately. Lots of good purchasing deals.
Yeah.
Cheap hours. You got some hours. Hours. You got a bunch of hours in your phone. Transporting them online because sometimes
Don't keep anything there.
You'll be looked after by Hank. He's got the stank. He's got the stank. He's got the stank. Yeah, he's got the stank. You can take that to the bank, Senator.
No,
Stank.
it's not a thing.
I'm just suddenly implying that they're... Go take a shower.
Oops. hearts.
Dog do?
Iron.
That's good.
What's the dog doing? 44% chance. I'll try. Failure. You try your best, and the newcomers all start by listening politely. As you talk, however, their eyes inevitably drift back to the obelisk. Soon, they are not listening at all.
Oh, it was rich.
Yep. The magician inspects his equipment as thoroughly as a gunnery officer would their cannons before a long-awaited engagement. When he is satisfied that the panels do shut properly and silently, he breathes a sigh of relief. It's been some time since I've been able to do anything worth a damn. I remember back in those days, the people my performances would attract. His glance catches on an old poster of himself. He requests you leave him alone to practice. The ringmaster is sat on a fat cushion, idly shuffling a worn pack of playing cards. He smiles wearily at you. I ask the cards about you. He draws from the top of the deck, sets them on the table. They say you can help. He then places them back into the deck and bids you shuffle and draw for yourself. The cards are the same. Looks like they haven't changed their minds. Let's see.
Will you help now?
Let's get costumes for the geese. That sounds hilarious.
Oh,
His best stacks require them, the ringmaster says, but they won't perform unless they're in costume, and unfortunately the geese have a habit of destroying them after a few shows. We've a friend in Port Prosper who'll be happy to supply us with costumes. We've the money, but not the transport. He hands you a small purse.
whose costumes and products? Whose costumes and possible?
He smiles like a child who has just seen something magical. Did you hear how they gasped? He asks. Did you hear how they gasped? He asks, mimicking the audience with exaggerated features of surprise. His smile widens and he takes another puff. It's been a long time since I've heard that. Honk.
Wait, you can roll that again?
Apparently.
Nope.
Oh, it's from the circus as opposed to from the new arrivals.
Ah.
The prospective crew member looks tempted, but their eyes keep dragging back to the big top. I have to be here, they apologize. I think this is where I'm supposed to be.
Okay, Harry.
Okay.
And where was your incautious driver need to go next?
I think I needed to... I think I was going around, with their verdancy. Sweat beads on the driver's brow. I don't know how much longer I can hold on. The voices are so loud. They want to fly. I want to fly. If I don't deal with the fragment soon, I think I might finally lose myself. Let's see. The rogue verdant fragment meant to hide itself in Hostrup Deep, a barren corner of the sky. It lies to the east-northeast of London. You'll need to use your scout to find it. The Een. Oh, wait. I forgot to check. Immaculate souls.
For sale.
Yes.
Oh.
A congenial vagabond sells bottled souls in the shadows between the tents. He unwraps one. It blazes. This is no parson's soul, no milkmaid's. Not even a prophet's soul burns so brightly. Where did he get it? Vagabond smiles.
Yoink.
Yeah, I can hold 3 of them. I'll take all 3. Yeah, but I can come back there later. Because I have other places to go.
You'll have your inventory slot.
Oh, right, yeah.
Literally.
I think you're right. Certainly needed them for something.
Hey, you can actually now use
Oh boy.
really like.
Yeah, I'm just gonna ignore them. Unless they come after me. In which case I'll light them up. Like a Christmas tree. Those aren't on these birds.
It's like someone in 24 is a stupid idea.
Find the midnight road. Oh yeah, drop off a settler. Encourage your passenger to disembark. Brought her here. Brought her where she wanted to go, despite her criminal past. She tips her hat as she disembarks and deposits a heavy purse into your hands. She whistles a jaunty tune as she makes her way through the station. 200 sovereigns. The settler settled. 100 XP.
I'm curious that you know that I agreed to. She's engaged. Next.
The Midnight Rose, who trade in red honey, have their base here. The gloomy middleman wants you to find out why the honey supply has dried up. Somewhere amidst the garrets and galleries of Titania hide the Midnight Rose. They make red honey an old London vice. The manner of its creation is a secret, but is rumored to require a breed of rose first grown in hell, bees, and memories harvested from caged subjects. Imbibing red honey allows you to live those memories, to ransack the contents of another's heart. Let's see. Do I have any other bohemian? I do indeed. So.
I feel like if you had like your other signaler and the princess, you'd be able to do this a bit easier.
Yeah. Well, I do have plenty of gossip. So let's go ahead and take that route. You do a tour of the salons, buying trust with your enticing tales of courtly life and bohemian squabbles. A precarious descent of ladders leads down to the hideout of the Midnight Rose, a spiral of rickety platforms clinging to the great orchid stalk. There, the Rose have constructed an edifice of glass, something between an orangery and a cowshed. It hums with bees and shivers with sobbing.
Yikes.
The Midnight Rose are a close-knit coterie that produce precise vintages of red honey. If you want to taste the bleak memories of an orphan or the excesses of a reckless libertine, they are able to provide. Their leader is an ethereal apiarist, whose laced gowns are stained at the hem with grass and soil. Bees crawl lazily in her wild hair.
Ordinary bees. Okay. Not choristers.
No.
Because those are huge.
Mm-hmm. Ask why the export has slowed. The revenue men, she says darkly. They've appointed a new captain to patrol the skies nearby. He used to be one of the gentlemen, the smugglers who operate out of Pan, and he knows a lot of the tricks. Inconvenient. You'll need to find a way to circumvent this canny captain. Accompany her as she works in the glass house. An unlicensed chart. She is disarmingly frank. The red honey trade seems to be something of an open secret in Titania, the other side of the port's coin. Rose bushes heap against the glass and climb in thorny tangles through the greenhouse. Among them are tall cages, each occupied by a prisoner. Bees buzz into and out of their ears and sip from the corners of their eyes. The prisoners cry out and sob and plead. Look closer, the apiarist says. Around each of their necks hangs a key on a chain. They can free themselves at any time, but choose not to. They're artists, you see. They believe they must suffer if they are to one day make great art. Art no more relies on misery than plumbing relies on ennui. She has, after all, managed to convince her victims that they are customers. That is ingenious.
It very much is. I mean, yikes.
Her face makes no expression. "We are democratizing art," she says loftily. "Thanks to our cage garden, a writer need not speculate about the sorrow of a lover as their beloved dies. They can taste our honey and know it themselves. We are no longer subject to the tyranny of experience."
Okay, bye.
Don't need those.
Sack of virgin shit.
Let's see. You have collected. I've gotten all of those. May as well head to the place. To the nature reserve. Yeah. I got the things. Just right that way. It's long. It's better than that. Mm-mm. More. Supplies. Explore. Go briefly without terror. This.
Delicious.
So, capabilities increased.
Is it
Turning in your research.
Hey, Flemmy!
That's terrible. Hand in the pin of a scribe spinster. Took it from her dead hands. You are thanked for your efforts and asked to wait while the company sorts out your rewards. It might be a couple of days. Phlegmatic researcher asks you to visit. You find him hunched over the pin, frowning. These damn things are a puzzle. They drip with ink when the spinsters hold them, but once the pins are out of their hands, they dry up. I've dissected a spinster, and I can tell you they are not flying ink pots. And in the ligaments of guests. The butchering was somewhat traumatic, but science must march on. You are thanked for your efforts, blah blah blah. The phlegmatic research invites you to a picnic lunch. A morning glass of brandy has widened his smile. "Oh, you've brought me proof of an old theory of mine," he says, offering you a ham sandwich. He declines to explain further.
like a ham sandwich.
Mandrake from Trader's Wood. At last, you and your crew will be able to enjoy restful sleep again.
Shut up, shut up.
An envelope from the phlegmatic researcher is dropped off at your locomotive. Your reward is contained within, along with a few words apologizing for not receiving you in person. The Mandrake sang a song that reminded him of his boyhood. He's still in bed, recovering.
You let it sing. I'm glad he's alive.
And in a sample of ice from Old Tom's Well. It's a miracle nothing of yours froze off when you gathered this. You are thanked for your efforts and blah blah blah. The phlegmatic researcher invites you back to his cabin. I cannot make it melt, he says, stirring the black ice in his glass. It is not of water, whatever it is. Tasting it does make one a tad melancholic, though.
Just a tad.
The researcher has disappeared into his laboratory.
Excellent. We'll soon have created some other monstrosity.
What mysteries is he delving into? That will be revealed in time.
British sounds.
I don't need to reduce terror. I almost said reverse terror for some reason.
Beep.
Don't need munitions. Neither need nor can carry more supplies. So, our next stop is Somerset Camp, I guess.
You can let's say Eleanor Green.
Wait,
Yeah,
isn't...
nothing.
Well, no, that's... Well, one, this is part of the ring. The ringway. Whose name I can't remember.
It's just
Yeah, that's just a point of
party
interest.
boxes.
Yeah. And
Okay.
this one is that shipwreck. Or train wreck, rather.
Like, yeah, because they're like those are saying points that you run into. Oh, it's time and time again unable to do anything negative. And I don't think you yet have enough bronze put on you for the face fall.
Not yet. Now, hold on a second. That was... Eagles of Period. Okay. Now wait, is... That might be something else. I thought Faith's Fall was the Regent's Tears, but that's
No, it's on the left side. South left.
south left.
Southwest. Are you moving up a little from there?
Is it near
Oh,
Old
yeah,
Tom's Well?
You've been, like that might be. Let's see. Okay, so definitely not right there. So yes, it was on the route to Old Tom's Well. Is that one here?
What? Old Tom's Well is over here.
Yeah, I mean, or just south of Old Tom's Well. That's my
Oh.
point.
Oh, okay. I thought that was Tiggelar's Haunt.
I think that's the name for the area.
Ah.
Kind of like a Jedix Hives. It's interesting you haven't fully explored because
Yeah.
like running low on something at the time.
Yeah.
Or there was an annoying monster down here to deal with. Or run from.
I
Guests.
Yeah, I think it was a supply issue. I'm up to 3, and I needed 6, was it?
5.
6.
I need 6.
And 5 crew.
It's 5 crew. Okay. 6 is a lot when you have 15 cargo total.
Oh, they're out here now.
You seem to be a little better at flying attackers.
Well, they have training.
I think exactly is what took it to me. Quite big old steam engine through space, but they are training.
Read the ledger. 2 sky stories.
Delicious. Hi.
Search the abandoned homestead. Success.
Hey, it sounds a croc. Oh, crap, the poopers. Okay, so souls are highly valuable. Leave the bronze wood. I guess each one.
Yeah.
It's easily got in grabs on. Oh, actually, held that one.
I even tried to put on the brakes. It was not enough. Oh, what are you fighting? Oh dear. Oh, that thing had better not get guests. Wide berth. Yeah, let's just patch up.
Face for this.
Uh-huh. That was easy.
Just bullied that guy. Yeah. Yeah, munitions, get out of that.
Of course. I guess I can dump the other crockery. Not a big.
Oh,
Meow. Gained 1 crit. Some are disinclined to step foot inside a locomotive again. The wood provides a respite for many of those unable to adapt to life in the skies. There are a few intrepid souls in search of adventure or freedom, or merely wanting to make the lives of Ravenscourt and Stamford a little more difficult. They sign on, leaving the woods behind. Nope. Given how much I just found as I was flying around, I feel like it, rather than spending money and keeping my hold full up, I may as well head back to New Winchester, drop off port reports, drop off the souls and the munitions, and whatever else I might pick up on the way. And then start heading in that, heading towards the place and looking for more, just stray bronze wood that I can hew on the way there.
oh, there's somewhere that once stayed glass.
Yeah, the mausoleum. What? I didn't hear a meow.
What?
No? Mm-mm.
There's a cat here, and boys. I don't know if he's like gone further into the attic and lost my
Report.
You succeeded, sire.
Hey. I didn't drink too much. Partial success. The annoying artist. Man, you know, after playing so much Cultist Simulator, everything here feels so huge.
Yes, it's a bit less crap than that Cultist Simulator word.
Uh-huh. Mom, would you please? Thank you.
Small markets was
And it's for the turkey scout. I'm gonna set this. That doesn't work at all. That completely fails to achieve the ends.
Remember that video we showed you from the
Vaguely, like, yeah, I only, like, barely remember that. As many munitions as I have, I may as well go ahead and take this and then do it on the way back.
Is this on the way back?
It's not far out of the way. And by back, I mean from New Winchester to Port Prosper.
Okay.
Yeah, Port Prosper.
I was about to say, I do believe that Facefall and Lustrum are literally across the reach of each other.
Yes, they are. Yeah, no. I meant on the way back to Albion. That means for now we'll go ahead and deposit them. And then I will fuel and stock up.
Is there anything yet?
Not from here, I don't think. Yeah, that's more than I can afford.
Well, I didn't mean like jumping up to a mall.
Yeah, but no, there's nothing else I really need that I can get from here.
There's a cargo bay and the merchant pulley, but I think those are both
Accessories.
So what is that?
That's
Yeah.
the yeah. And so is that.
Auxiliary, I think it's called.
Yep. Okay.
Oh boy, that tutorial section was called Trapisto's Hurry. Run away! So we're going to do things.
Mm-hmm.
Oh man, these reach engines. If only Britain understood that Steam didn't have very high speed because it would turn about I guess it beats the reason like engine has possession. Unsymmetrical dimethyl hydroxide. Woo! That's
Okay, well that didn't hurt. Thankfully. Okay, nobody else to recruit yet. And here's more souls again. I'll pick up as many of those as I can hold right now, because I almost have as much bronze wood as I need. hopefully I will burn through some supplies and fuel before I find any more.
Idiots.
Yeah, that's true. Like that 4 is just about to take down. Come on. Oh dear. That weird mushroom. Oh geez. They bumped into me. Yeah.
bees.
$53 sovereigns, 5 terror.
Not worth it.
No. Leave me be.
Too many bees.
Bees Louise.
Steve.
Alright. Let's see. The phlegmatic researcher sits alone in his cabin. A pie sits on his table, barely touched. He welcomes you, but sounds dejected. Evil befell my colleagues. My research has been cancelled, he says. And Ledbetter and Stainrod won't tell me why. Ledbetter and Stainrod cut my funding and took away my work. He takes an unhappy nibble of pie. They're shutting down research here. The entirety of their production is turning toward Apollonian cinders. And his colleagues? One sang her voice away, and that didn't stop her. A few have shut themselves away with their research. The researcher shakes his head. There must be something here causing the fatal obsessions. If you'd help me discover it, I'd be grateful. A calculating look flits across his face. It'll need someone to go into the reserve. They'll have to be well armed. You captains carry munitions, right?
Purpose.
He wants a crate of munitions. And apparently that's like everything. Research funding has been pulled, but there are certain phenomena he still wishes to study.
Kind of ants from certain homesteads.
Yeah, I've brought him ants before.
Cutting it to titanium flour. We've got them.
Yeah, these are all things that he's assigned us before, but not necessarily that we have brought. Yeah. Okay, so, yeah, write that down. Munitions for the nature reserve.
One crate, I guess?
Yep.
Creative missions for flight.
Cool. Okay. 2 more of that stuff.
Oh, someone else wants to be additions somewhere.
That's in Lustrum.
Oh. Gun running.
Run and gun. Grim news. Your last battle resulted in a number of injuries among your crew. Your medical bay is crowded. The prognoses aren't good. I can turn around and get more supplies. So, do that. Oh, it takes 2. Well, I am right there. I have enough to get me back to port. Yeah. Oh, it sells fuel too. That's good as well. Doctor plunders your supplies. Swaddled in bandages, carefully disinfected, and coaxed with medicinal brandy, the injured crew begin to recover. Death has passed you by today.
Maybe your Skyfarers live upgrade.
Oh, wait.
What?
You're just selling it. So, sure. Buy one and go do the thing.
Those.
You'll be going alone. You'll have only your wits and your weapons. The researcher passes you a map of the wilderness. It looks like the work of a child. The man who made that was one of our best scouts, he says proudly, but our worst cartographer. He died from climbing too high and the inevitable fall. Please find out what's driven my friends to madness. Follow the trail. 100% chance. The map indicates that you should continue straight ahead from the forked road, visiting neither Albert's River nor the Violet Whirl. Follow the trail. Partial success. Forest floor is trapped with snagging roots hidden beneath leaves. To walk requires all your attention. With your focus concentrated entirely on the ground, you do not notice when you stumble face first into a spider's web. Your attention is swiftly grabbed when the 8-legged monstrosity leaves off eating a parrot to begin wrapping up your head. Shoot it dead. It won't get you. Not today. You struggle for your rifle. As the spider is about to dig its mandibles into your scalp, you loose a shot. It is knocked off. As you rip the webbing from your face, more spiders crawl from the undergrowth. You empty one weapon, then another. You take what you can run with and flee to a clearing. Oop. I guess I need more then.
So they need to be refueled.
Mm-hmm. Well, in that case...
Let's try this down. Hope it doesn't require, like, a bunch.
Yeah. This clearing is filled with powder blue mushrooms. They sway gently in the breeze. All other routes are guarded by fierce thorns. The only way onward is straight through. Success. A hideous smell permeates the air, one powerful enough to knock a weaker-spirited captain down. As you pass a human-shaped fungal lump, it's hard not to consider that may be exactly what has happened. When you finally reach the other side, it is some time before you recover from the olfactory bombardment. Your map directs you to a cliffside, which towers above you. There are no other people here, it's just you and the birds and flowers, trees and woodland creatures, streams and bumbling insects. Any evils are insidious. Be on your guard. The cliffs are colored like a mixing palette. There's a small cave opening. The map indicates you should travel through. Also on the map, circled and in red, is no light.
Sneaky, sneaky.
Partial success. You feel your way along the wall, placing one foot carefully in front of the other as you go. It's impossible not to stumble. Your foot is caught and you fall. The sound echoes through the cave. From above comes the roaring of 10,000 tiny voices. There's 20,000 wings. Set a crate of munitions ablaze and run. The swarm draws near. Hurry! You set fire to a crate of munitions and rush headlong through the tunnel. The force of the explosion sends you tumbling forward, but does you no harm beyond bruising. Thankfully, the creatures from the ceiling suffer worse. Those that survive do not chase you. At last you emerge on the other side. A great valley lies before you. There are no other people here. Oh, same thing. Your trail ends in the heart of the valley. The phlegmatic researcher traced the source of his colleague's illness to here. It's a steep climb down to it. The climb is unpleasant, but it is at least invigorating. The wind whips by as you find crevices and holes on the verdant rock. The sun beams warmly as you negotiate between barbed roots and slippery lichens. Eventually, you make it down. You travel inward until you come to an area cordoned off with thick rope and small cloth flags. You conceal yourself in the underbrush and observe the masked industrial workers of Failbetter and Stainrod harvesting distinctive-looking flowers. You take one for yourself and fight your way back through the reserve with significantly less difficulty than it took to get here. The phlegmatic researcher sits among piles of papers. His fingers are stained with ink. His leg is as swollen as ever. Tell him what you found in the valley. The researcher digs his finger into the petals and draws it out. It is coated with yellow pollen. This is what they use for Apollonian cinders, he whispers, sniffing gently. He coughs violently. I feel... Goodness, this is it! The cinders! This is what's driven their passions mad, driven my friends to ruin! Now the company is pushing it onto the Empire! He leans over and grabs a tall stack of papers. He dips his pen in ink and begins writing. I'll see that they know the truth. I hope I can call on you. Gasp.
Mm-hmm.
You've gained a cryptic benefactor.
I don't even know what Apollonian cinders are.
Researcher has written many, many, many pamphlets. He mops his brow. The rag is ink-stained and darkens his forehead. Here's the current stack, he says. Take them to New Winchester. The people must know.
You've got it, Fleming. That was an adventure.
Mm-hmm. Since that might take some flying around to find the wood that I need. As well, I have the ability to fly around. And I figure I'll dispel some of those. going to go around this way to give myself more chances to find.
Do you know if they connect? No, fine.
I don't.
Now we can come back up here for more spots.
Yeah, exactly.
And here comes a hooting doofus! Oh!
Why?
Yeah, out of curiosity, so when you turn hard to port, you continue drifting this time, right?
Turn hard to port. A little bit.
So if you want to really make a hard turn, you make like a hard turn, and then also to the side dodge in the direction.
The side dodges are kind of unwieldy. Like I can't just tap them. You know?
Sure, they seem to have like sets. What about the one down there?
Mm-hmm.
Too big for our blood?
Right. They just zoom right past.
After you drive hard, but there's some
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yep.
How about bees as opposed to like a stupid amount of wood?
And at this point, I think I may as well.
Yeah, I got too much on your part.
Yeah, back to New Winchester. Unload.
Anyway, we'll come across bronze wood.
Ochre fogs rise about your locomotive. The air requires a caustic copper tang. Your driver complains they can't see a damn thing. Burrower's breath, they murmur. The fog persists all day. That evening, a gnarled crewman visits your cabin. The burrower below is displeased, he informs you. She expects a sacrifice. If you wish it, he will arrange it.
Hmm. Well, if you have an unlicensed chart.
Mm-hmm. Don't have the mirrors for that, though, so... Actually, you know what? Since I'm still, like, right there. If I lose fuel and supplies, then I can do something about that. I will attempt it. Failure. That could have been a lot worse. You take the helm. It is a risky course. Sudden ruins loom out of the fog, requiring frantic changes of course. Your hull grinds, deafening against ancient stone as you squeeze past. Twice you find the way too clogged with obstacles to traverse safely, and must turn back in search of other routes. By the time you find your way to clear skies, your supplies are depleted, and morale is low. I went all of like 5 feet from board. How do you get lost?
Easy. The burrower is sitting in a big singing circle. You got back to where you were. After a long and harrowing misadventure. You get there, Miner? They might be having trouble.
Looks like. Sure, I'll do that again.
First wings.
Hot off the grill. Hot off the bean. Might as well swing by Port Avon anyway. Get the cheap repairs and... Skyfarers exposed to the haunting light of the stars are prone to sudden obsessions and erratic behavior. One of your engineers has taken an oath of utter silence. Ah, this one. Yeah, let's keep their hands in their head busy. Success. You issue them a grueling list of new duties. They have no time now for starry obsessions or wild notions. Engine grease and elbow grease, as you've heard old Skyfarers say.
looks at that once. Yeah, I think so. Hey, DJ Mom says all.
In response to what?
Possibly the character.
Ah. Wait, I can just do it again? Oh, and it's probably costing me 4 days on welcome.
What's that bit about the only bit about the voice speed?
All is well.
I guess it goes poorly when she's mad at you.
It is generally the way of things.
Cheese off the bone.
I don't know. Vision of the heavens.
Was it always gloomy and unsettling? It was probably one of the palaces of the Garden King. Gardener King, whatever the star was called around here. It was currently Gardener House.
Oh, hey, one of those things.
Funman.
Fungal adrenaline. It's like cutting wood with a penknife. Flip it.
Heck out of here. I think you got some. You splort out from the temple. Not again.
Find out the Takadis are just a front for the unwanted guests.
That would be distressing.
That would be distressing. Or it's like those rebels in the City of Mirrors were puppets of the Finger Kings.
They didn't know they were tricked by me.
They were tricked by the Finger Kings.
I tried to subtly warn you to not, but
Too subtle.
too subtle. It's like, oh, I don't like the fact that it's a green light.
Okay.
I believe we have a little something to do here.
That's true, we
Got
do.
Capital Sand out.
All at the sound of commotion, the mid-morning calm is shattered by furious yelling in the distance. The psalmists are causing trouble again, shouts a passing urchin joyously. Chaplet Street is lined with gleaming churches dedicated to every conceivable deity, sect, or heresy. And there is a corner of Chaplet Street nestled between a crematorium and a tobacco shop where the city's least popular temples have been segregated. On this grubby and profane little corner, a group of yellow-collared vicars are trying to make themselves heard above the furious yelling of a gaunt priest. The psalmists seem to be getting into an unholy row with the new sequencers. As you approach, psalmists pour from their ramshackle church and charge. Wade in with your fists at the ready, you'll just bash heads together until they settle down. Attempt to mediate the dispute. You can't imagine what common ground exists between a cult who revere biblical curses and a cult who worship Albion's son, but you'll find it. 58% chance of success. Sit back and watch the fight. These are probably the two most despised cults in New Winchester. It doesn't matter who wins, but it promises to entertain. Or sneak away. You don't want to get caught up in the affairs of the psalmists. Let's just sit back and watch. A scrabbling, vicious, faintly embarrassing street fight ensues. The constables arrive and break it up before long. This again, one of the constables pinches the bridge of her nose. Oh, her nose. She pulls a slip of paper from her pocket and hands it to the psalmist's head priest. We're shutting your church down, effective immediately. You've been nothing but trouble since you arrived. The priest stares at the paper. He sits heavily on his church's doorstep.
Master ferry them to the White Well in the Blue Kingdom.
I'm not sure I can go there yet. The psalmist priest throws himself at your feet. I kneel before you twice scorned, he says, once by my former congregation and now again by the prejudiced machinations of this city. Please take us aboard your train. He pulls a tattered map from his equally tattered robes. Here, the White Well in the Blue Kingdom, where the dead go. We will build anew there. We'll spread our word even beyond the veil. The twice-scorned priest's haggard face lights up for a moment. For this you will escape condemnation. Maybe later.
Boy.
Here we go. Deliver sapling knots. 150 sovereigns.
That's the thing that Fleming invented.
Yeah.
How about delivering
Pamphlets. Drop them off in the square. Post them up on the post them up in the boulevards. The people must know. Your public campaign creates quite a stir. The temperance campaigners, who already worked in force, are very quick to adopt all your talking points. The cinders transform all goodness into vice. They overheat the brain. They kill you with what you love. One campaigner, anxious to support your good work, presses a small purse into your hand.
And you can go back for more. Neat.
Well, I could do that if I had room for it.
Yeah, finally someone wants ours or something.
Mm-hmm.
But yep, all your prospect slots are full.
Yep. Where are you eyeing, Remy? I think she's about to try and get on the desk. Yep, there she goes.
Why is she like that?
I don't know. Here.
Right. How's it going?
But before you shut the lid, if
Are
you
you
would
going somewhere?
push the mouse pad back a little bit. It's a little forward.
Where you going? You know where you're going?
Going nowhere. She is still eyeing the desk.
Why are you like this?
Seriously.
Why are you burning? That looks freaking metal boring.
Hmm.
Instead of your strange, which is the correct color,
Mm-hmm.
red, purple, some pink.
Purple.
Yeah, how much care for the purple? It's like, was the fighting so intense there's bruising? Hydrate real good with something gentler. So
Soul Train.
Kills is like, I hate it.
Over there? That's out of the way.
A little bit.
That's true. Could just buy it, but it has been so easy to find in the past. I think I'll just resupply and actually perhaps a little extra supplies and continue to send my scout out.
Your scout.
My scout. Mm-hmm. Oh, there's something over there.
Keep it out of the way.
A little bit.
Okay.
I'll give it a look-see.
Listen to us. What is presenting Broadside?
Ow. Take Pinster's spin.
Fried back. You look so far afield to wind up over here.
I charged too far. On the box.
It's Broadside.
Bronzewood. Yes. One bronzewood.
Any lights in my-
Train whites.
Instead of train rights, it's train lights. A very specific and weird kind of ghost.
Hey, what do you know?
Hey, look! bronze wood.
Phew.
See the thing you're talking about?
No.
No! There's something further beyond!
More bronze
It's
wood.
bronze wood! Ah! Thanks, Bat.
You found what I was looking for. That's good enough.
That's a good bat.
I should probably pick up fuel at the nature reserve before.
So what was about to say? I'm trying to be sweet with my food. My dream will not be going late. At least not fair. I'll let you know when it is 11 and ask you to like.
That's fine. I've been awake for quite a long time.
I intend to like unset stuff and just gonna go for a nap. Get up something around 3 or some stupid hour, brush my teeth, probably go back to bed. I woke up a bit dehydrated and I was kind of afraid it might have an effect. I think it's too bad I haven't fully cleaned this up yet. I want to have some pie. I know it's stupid to have sweets while you're finding something.
Oh, really roundabout train of thought got me to this point.
Eels.
No, that's not it. Where were you going to say something? Ha, train.
Ah!
Right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's right, and the offer on the table gives them one.
Rude.
Yeah. And they're considered, like, vital workers, and as such, there are legal limitations on their ability to strike, also. Which means that if the rail companies don't shape up and give them an actual offer, they're going to be striking illegally, which I fully support.
Well,
They don't have fuel there.
Oh.
apparently,
Mm-hmm.
contract that worked out
Mm-hmm.
years ago. There
Mm-hmm.
was
But the Republicans rejected that.
Why did they reject 7 paid sick days?
Yeah.
It's only 7.
Anybody who works for a living, doing anything at all,
Mm-hmm.
would vote for it. It makes no sense. They're slitting their own damn throat.
So keep scavenge fuel.
Yes, we can.
Yes. To the engine room.
2 fuel. 10 terror. Lost 1 crew.
Whoa, someone trying to get it. That's horrible.
The engine is cold and clogged with ash, but you find untapped barrels of coal and carry them back to your locomotive. No sooner are you back aboard than the wreck breaks apart, spilling its remaining contents into the sky. It's only then that a head count reveals you're 1 short.
You know, you think spacesuits would have, like, little propulsion units?
You'd think.
And units, so, people could be able to say if they're in trouble,
Yeah. Thank you. That'd probably be okay.
Using nodules. Delicious. The terror.
That would make sense.
No! Screw you, Burrow Blow.
Push forward into stranger skies and hope that somewhere beyond you'll find familiar territories again. A bank of mist stretches just below you, flat and colorless as a twilit moor. Your navigator lets out a sudden cry, frantically pointing at something through your starboard windows. Something immense approaches, its vast bulk rising from the mists. The great hump of its back looms over you like a hillside. It is studded with lidless yellow eyes. This is one of the Agene, the Star Dragons, the behemoth mercenaries that the suns contract to enforce their laws. Before it, you are only a flag.
He has some members on board, apparently.
Yeah.
What the heck?
Success. Your crew huddle in the dark as the beast draws ever closer, ever more immense. It fills your windows so close you can distinguish the individual plates of its scales, pitted with the impacts of stellar debris. It slides past, mile after mile of it. You are a grain of sand, a mote of dust, a mite. Then it has passed you, and the sky is revealed again. The behemoth sinks back into the mists, returning to its lair in the deeps of the sky.
Well, that happened.
Yeah. Found what is required to fulfill one of the phlegmatic researcher's requests. He'll be paying out of his own pockets. Fortunately, they are deep. 300 sovereigns. Please do bring me more. There are so many other things I can try.
Oh, so he just takes these things now.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
He almost drops the purse he passes to you. He sneezes so hard. He hands you a purse, frowning in thought. He's already occupied with his next experiment. He hands you a purse while wincing, as if he can already imagine the sounds he'll have to tolerate.
more of his pamphlets or articles.
Yep.
Pamphlets, excellent.
More pamphlets. Nope. Yeah, the report.
You guys are selling drugs.
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 I just want a Pepsi.
What's fellow captain's got to say about Sanders?
Beyond a few cinder enthusiasts, transporting the stuff is not a point of pride. It is a business like any other. They take the goods and drop them off for pay.
They're running drugs.
Drugs.
Please fall and somewhere to drop it. So you can have some. This face falls apart.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I don't want you to do though. Always.
Always.
To be annoying.
All the time.
And there.
Jeez. What's that? What's shooting?
There's a fight happening in there.
Oh, it's a Starman or what's it?
Things. What knows that is?
Yeah. I'd wager it was Mansion, though.
Yeah.
Considering where his money's from. More of them.
Fighting bees. The eye for the wolf.
Yeah, go ahead. Good. Terror has fallen, lost a vision of the heavens. When you wake, the bottle is empty and your memory is less complete. Someone is knocking at your cabin door. You're needed on the bridge. You take the necessary time to compose yourself. Better the crew not see. Are you sure this is the place? Because they're star mapped.
I'm not sure that explains the bees.
Well, their hive is near here. Yeah.
Yeah, drop them off the booster. Oh, I did where you drop them off.
Did you drop them off later? Are you sure it's not the settlement in the well? That's not this place.
That Spare was just south of here.
No.
Of course, maps are useless for, like online maps.
That's this.
Oh, it was up there, like Hybris?
Uh-huh.
Oh, crap, I'm sorry.
It's okay. Take a sample of black ice. And I'm not gonna mess with that.
Yeah, there's something to say something there that was like, no. This idiot's still here.
Come on. Quit leaving.
Yeah, you go.
Success. And lose terror. Yep. They're busy. This is, oh, jeez. No.
bees have happened, it is your fault. You just see that being like a description for equality in the game. Of course, bees have happened. It is your fault. Ding ding. Yeah.
Oh, wait. What am I doing? I know I picked up something else.
Yeah, go ahead.
The ice.
Nice. Nice, denting nice. Top of metal.
He hands you a purse with a beaming smile and reaches for the whiskey bottle.
Wait, he's not using that for research at all. Unmelting ice, and he reaches for the whiskey. Yeah, I see what he's doing. He just wants that to chill his drink.
But now you see it's whiskey. You want a little water in it.
Yeah, it literally makes it taste better. Like, via chemical shenanigans.
Mm-hmm. Now, I mean, sure, you could just add some water to it, but ice, it turns into water.
There's a reason the water mix is a really popular way to serve whiskey.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Please. You're gonna try and find, aren't you? No?
They were fighting the bees.
Off with you then. Shoot.
smells like relocks energy coming out here.
Mm-hmm.
And they're like, no, don't even waste. Don't waste time and fuel even turning towards it. Holds full. Oh, another dragon. Getting tired of horror shit.
Mm-hmm. What even is below in space? I would bet visiting that one statue helps. Don't.
Yeah, you got the brewer's bread.
Eh.
Yeah, it's
Fine.
exact 5 hours of 5 barrels of unseasoned hours to appease it at the average horizon cultist zone.
Mm. Okay. Well, since I can't really do anything else right now, permit the sacrifice. Failure.
Suck.
That night, the gnarled crewman, who is soft of tread, marks 3 of your crew while they sleep, daubing a sooty sigil on each of their foreheads. Over the next several days, first one, then another, then the last of the marked men die. An accident in the engine room, a sudden fever, a tragic slip while repairing damage to outside of the hull. But it is not enough. The ochre fog comes and goes as it pleases. Your crew develop hollow, hacking coughs. Well,
Here's the freaking place.
just to make sure. Yeah, I'll have just enough. Chiropterus Hoarder seems genuinely overjoyed to be here. There's much to be done.
Well, there's also a chance to repair your hull.
Mm-hmm. The Hoarder hurries a handful of your crew across that monstrous carcass. its instructions giving rhythm to their labor. They build in concert with its directives, sawing bronzewood, scaffolding the walls. An unlucky number is ordered into the sigil-rotted cavities of the messenger corpse. The gland, bubonic as a citrus fruit left to swell without light, golden blue when lamplit. If you have eyes, you will not miss it, growls the hoarder. Half return. Bedraggled and slick with sweat and mucus, they report that they found the gland the Chiropterous hoarder sought. Unfortunately, it was nothing but a worm-eaten clot of ossified tissue that they brought home. Almost worthless, rasps the hoarder softly. There we go. Gain some hull. It's several hours' grueling effort to remove a piece of chitin. Your crew destroy 2 saw blades and 1 friendship in the process. You're forced to organize them into shifts. It takes even longer, but at last you haul away a vast sheet of shell. Strong, broad, and bereft of sigils. Leave.
So how can you translate the brain and get you traveling via relay.
Wait, I have hours?
Yeah, you just got some from the rock.
Oh, yeah.
Is that harmful? It's apparently not doable by Clayton. I think is what I meant by.
Yeah. I'll just throw them out. It's not the date that it was.
I'm gonna try and change. The enemy of the gods. Oh, cool.
And now it's bronzewood. Okay. Beeline for New Winchester.
Yeah, that sacrifice had a 70% chance to win.
Mm-hmm.
The unlicensed charge with 50% chance to win. Narrow margin. Sacrifice ours to the You get the Oathbreaker, and you take on and pay the Oathbreaker's debt. That will set it to 10. Which means watched instead of angry.
Gotcha.
Actually, clearing out requires succeeding on the sacrifice, 30 yellow shards. Bring an invocation to it.
That doesn't quite work. So I will make 2 trips of it. given the size of my hold, taking care of Lustrum along with everything else is not going to be it's not going to work that well. Crew. Here we go. 6 crew.
And again, take breathing. How's that?
Ancient's Mind. Okay, okay, watch it.
You know, you can always use the side thrusters to avoid collisions like that.
Yeah, but when I'm not facing straight up, I sometimes get mixed up on which direction.
Ah. Looks like they got troubles of their own now.
Mm-hmm.
Dorks.
Didn't stake that claim.
Digimon says losing track of which way is up. Is that going to be an issue?
Yup.
Yeah, I think this is Vertigo.
Hmm.
Space Vertigo.
Spurtigo. That
Ew.
doesn't sound right.
It does not.
That's what happens when you're trying not to barf from vertigo.
Ew. Again.
Uh-huh.
They were vicious?
Really?
Oh dear.
Nectar for auction. I have so much nectar already.
Let's see how much.
Not there. Four barrels.
And 50 XP. Beeswax are the closest available substitute for preventing leakage. Officially approved by the ministry, as long as nobody looks too closely.
Yeah, assign war crew. And start mining. Onwards. Alright. Back to New Winchester. Not through the desolation of Salaba, however that's pronounced. Hour of the Wolf again. Yeah, drink. I can spare the vision of the heavens. Yeah.
You can't get it without research.
This is rich with hours. Yeah. Ugh.
Which was necessary for you to be brought home.
Maybe ruin of the reach, crystal of arches and bristles, realms of moss and mushrooms.
Yeah, decipher ancient inscriptions. Gain a moment of inspiration.
The conjunctions. Oh yeah, those.
Yep.
There's too much loot in this guy. Convenient.
Yep. Nearly there, though. You know what?
Yeah, what does that make horrible noises?
tea. Well, that's...
That's like fuel for the British.
Okay, let's see what happens here. The crew assigned to the task emerged from the hold 30 minutes later with 2-day stubble and faces worn with solemn lines. The geodes are back in their newly repaired barrel, though, safe and sound. Let's repair something here.
6.
Perfect. Let's... Time limit.
So many hours.
No, that's... Okay, that's all that was going here? Okay.
Enter for the horizon. The horizon everything else?
Yeah.
That was horizon?
Yeah. Can you make a note to purchase one more honey at Carillon on our way out next time?
Okay.
Because I need a total of 8. I have 7. But I'm leaving 2 here because I'll stop by London on the way to the Avid Horizon.
2 for Brabazon. 3 for Carolyn.
I need 5 for Carillon.
Okay, 5 for Carolyn.
What? Why do I need honey for? Oh, right, those guys.
Yeah.
Okay, so I'll need more than that. I'll need more than just 1.
You'll need 3.
They need 2 honey,
Yes, 2 for Brabazon.
2 for Brabazon. Okay, so yes,
This has been the case for the last couple of sessions.
I forgot about it.
I mentioned at the start of the session.
Well, that's been a few hours. We haven't even looked at Brabazon this session.
Yeah, you have 3 more nectar at Carolyn or elsewhere. Yeah.
Thanks.
Also bring 5 hours to Quiet Sea. Visit Parliament and Mausoleum. Goose costumes and Prosper. Scout the East Northeast.
Okay. And help me remember to also turn in port reports first thing next time. Thank you. Alright, so thanks for watching, everybody. I might be back tomorrow afternoon, Considering I'm about to fall asleep right now, that means I'll probably be awake at a reasonable time tomorrow.
So I think we might have stopped the these two.
Yeah, that might be a good idea.
I don't think I'll need to put enough for that. Just look at that bar.
Yeah. Yeah, so I might be streaming tomorrow afternoon. I'm thinking probably Shadowrun Hong Kong. Starting that last week, though, last Friday, would have been so much more fitting. The future corporate dystopia on Black Friday. But I was not up to it. That was the day that I threw out my back. By
Under
peeing.
mysterious circumstances.
By peeing, somehow.
Too much recoil.
Anyway, Saturday night. Probably won't Saturday afternoon since we're getting over some kind of cold thing.
It's probably influenza C.
Might be. But Saturday night is Stone of Graves. Gonna continue Song of Horror. And then next Thursday, more Sunless Skies. Would you please, desk? So I can figure out how to end this. Where are we going to go? Thank you. Let's see here. Spartan Janitor is streaming, playing Kingdom Classic, whatever the heck that is. Let's go say hey to him. So, thanks again. Hope to see y'all next time. Good night, folks.
Good night. Hey, this kid also can't.